Happy morning contemplations. It's been a minute. I know. Um, and I was sipping on my coffee and just felt inspired to jump on and share something from my heart, from my open, beautiful, expansive heart. A divine expression of God. I am. It's been a minute since I recorded, and I feel like now every single video will be starting like, it's been a minute, it's been a minute, it's been a minute. I think just reflecting on the fact that I used to record more and now it's less, and I'm looking outside the window and the leaves are falling, the seasons are changing, and so does my season is changing as well. And it's interesting to observe how there are things that I absolutely love doing and I'm not doing them, or I'm not doing them as much as I would want to. Sorry. And also knowing that those are the seasons of life. One comes, other goes, and reflecting what is in this season of my life my heart yearns to express. Yeah, reflecting on that. And for me, these videos are very much like freestyle, and it's a playground for me, and by me also using it as a playground is an invitation for others to use it as playground, because everything in life is a playground. Yes, you can go in playgrounds where there are rules, and this is how you should do it, this is how much you should post it, this is the format you should speak about, these are the captions, these are like video editing tools, these are the marketing tools, and it's all great. Someone created these rules, someone created these games, and you can follow along, or you can create your own. You can create your own game, your own rules. May not be as popular, because some of the other games have been played for years, for centuries. But I think my invitation and exploration all the time is, how can I be authentic? Wow. How can I be more authentic? What can I use to empower myself into greater authenticity and self-expression beyond what is already there? Because we can fit into the games that are already there, but does that really open us up for the truth of who we are, or are we just fitting in? And the conversation that I had yesterday with my friend was also around how we find mentors, we find people that we like, we adore, we're inspired by, and like next thing you know, we really unconsciously want to be like them, and subconsciously, and we get trapped in this like aspiring of the ideal of who they are, just to find ourselves like feeling inauthentic and like not as expressed. Yes, for some time it does work, sourcing that inspiration, sourcing living through our idols, through their way of being, but then at some point we realize it's like, actually they are the way they are because of their unique journey, and my journey is unique too. It's one in the whole world, and what works for that person may not work for me. Some things may work, and most things won't work. let's say one of my mentors like really deeply connected to God, and I'm like, fuck, I really admire how he's connected, how devoted he is, how connected to himself he is. And I'm like, I want to be like that. And I'm just seeing like how I'm not that. Like, let's say he prays every evening. I don't pray every evening. I don't like praying in the evening, you know? And then it's like, then there's this discordance that happens. I don't know if that's the right word. Yeah, this dissonance, you know, of like aspiring to be someone but not fully like being that. And the conflict, this harmony happens, and we think that we're failures, you know, something is wrong with us. But in fact, it's like, yes, it's we can be inspired by the way of being of someone, and we need to find our way and our own journey into that. And what is authentic for me, you know, I actually like praying when I meditate, you know, or I mean, this is just one example, but just to illustrate, you know, how oftentimes we cling on to these ideal ways of doing things that we see in the people that we aspire to. But the journey, in the end, what we will all find out is like, oh fuck, it was never about them. It was always about me, and how I discovered that within myself, and how, you know, what works for me. And that's such a, I think, like tough journey, because you know what works for you will not necessarily work for anyone else in the world, because you have your unique design of who you are, unique footprint. And so then the journey becomes one of trust, you know. It's like, this is how I want to do this, and no one else is doing it this way, you know. And how can I trust that, you know, that's my way and that's okay. Yeah, and it takes some balls to embrace that, as opposed to, you know, just blindly following what is working for everyone else, being that glitch in the matrix. That is so rare, right? And I think a lot of, you know, changes and like just great whatever, I think we see greatness in the world, it happens by people just trusting, you know, their unique configuration and their unique expression and their embracing of their own ways of doing things. So that has been one of my contemplations recently. And maybe my whole life. Yeah, the contemplation about trust. And like really deeply trusting. You have so many like different friends and people that I know and people that reach out to me, you know, saying, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that, you know, but it's so like unconventional, it's so out of the box, you know. And it's in those moments that people are just like, a lot of the time just lose or don't even find faith in the fact that what if like God literally provided you with this unique configuration so you can express that quirk, express that unique way of doing things. And it's so easy to just get lost in the conveyor of what's already there and how things are already done. And I think my own exploration is like stepping more into the unconventional, stepping more into my heart. There's someone cutting the grass, so I hope you don't hear the background noise. Yeah, stepping into my heart, stepping in my unique expression, and keep inviting everyone on that same journey, you know. Life is so fascinating, so beautiful, so like pregnant with so many opportunities, so many ways to express oneself. It's like, why would we want to go on a conveyor of what's already done and already, created? Why not create our own? And of course, it's not for everyone. And everyone's journeys, even, even on the conveyor belt, it is unique, and it is valued, and it is needed. Everyone is on their own way of evolving and growing through things, and yeah, and we're just guiding each other home, to our hearts, to our truth. Some may find it, some may not, and that's okay. That's okay. There you go. My little morning rant on self-expression and your uniqueness and trust. Let me know what opens up for you.